and girls, it's Mrs. Cronovich and Kirby Bear. And Kirby has brought his little friend Duck along with him today because we're going to hear a story about a duck on a bike. So the title of our story is Duck on a Bike, and our author is David Shannon. And just by looking at the cover of the book, do you think this book is going to be real or make-believe? If you guessed real, not the right one, it's going to be make-believe or fiction, because ducks couldn't really ride a bike, could they? So our make-believe story is by David Shannon, who wrote books such as No, David. Here we go, Duck on a Bike. As you listen to the story, let's think about the characters in it. And of course, we know Duck is going to be a character, maybe the most important character since he's in the title. Where would you go to find a duck? Maybe a park? Maybe a farm. Let's see where the setting is or where the story's taking place. If it was on a farm, what other animals do you think you might see? Let's read and find out what happens. Duck on a Bike. When we get to the title page, we know the setting, don't we? Yes, we see a barn, so our setting is going to be a farm. Duck is looking at that bike. What do you think the duck is thinking? One day, down on the farm, Duck got a wild idea. I bet I could ride a bike, he thought. He waddled over to where the boy parked his bike, climbed on, and began to ride. At first, he rode very slowly, and he wobbled a lot, but it was fun. Duck rode past Cow and waved to her. "Hello, Cow," said Duck. "Moo," said Cow. But what she thought was, a duck on a bike? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Then Duck rode past Sheep. "Hello, Sheep," said Duck. "Bah," said Sheep. But what she thought was, a duck on a bike? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. He's going to hurt himself if he's not careful. Duck was riding better now. He rode past Dog. "Hello, Dog," said Duck. "Woof," said Dog. But what he thought was, that is a mighty neat trick. Then Duck rode past Cat. "Hello, Cat," said Duck. "Meow," said Cat. But what she thought was, I wouldn't waste my time riding a bike. Duck pedaled a little faster. He rode past Horse. "Hello, Horse," said Duck. "Nay," said Horse. But what he thought was, you're still not as fast as me, Duck. My, look at Duck holding on with the handlebars there. Duck rang his bell as he rode toward Chicken. "Hello, Chicken," said Duck. "Cluck, cluck," said Chicken. But what she thought was, watch where you're going, Duck. Then Duck rode past Goat. "Hello, Goat," said Duck. "Ma," said Goat. But what he thought was, I'd like to eat that bike. Do we have a pattern going on? Every time Duck sees a new animal, what does he say? What do the animals say? They make their sound and then it says, but what he thought was. duck stood on the seat. Oh, he's feeling confident now, isn't he? He's showing off. And he rode past Pig and Pig. "Hello," Pig said Duck. But, "Oink, oink, oink," said Pig and Pig. But what they thought was, Duck is such a show-off. He is kind of, isn't he? Then Duck rode no hands past Mouse. "Hello, Mouse," said Duck. "Squeak," said Mouse. But what he thought was, I wish I could ride a bike just like Duck. See our little friend Mouse there? Suddenly, a whole bunch of kids came down the road on bikes. They were in such a hurry that they didn't see Duck. They parked their bikes by the house and went inside. Wow, look at all the kids. They're all being safe too, because what's on their heads? Yeah, helmets. I hope you wear helmets when you ride. Now, there's a whole bunch of kids. They've gone in the house. So what is left behind? That's right, their bikes. And I see all the animals looking. What do you think the animals are going to want to do? Are they looking excited, like they have an idea? Now, all the animals had bikes. They rode around and around the barnyard. "This is fun," they all said. "Good idea, Duck." Good close look at them. Then they put the bikes back by the house, and no one knew that on that afternoon there had been a cow, a sheep, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on a bike. The end. So what was this story all about? I start with my most important character. It was a duck. And what was the duck doing? That's right. The duck was riding his bike, and he was riding it by the different animals. And each time he would say hello, and then the animals would say something. Can you think of the very first animal the duck rode past? Right, the very first animal was a cow. And who else did he ride past? Who else can you remember? Did you remember the sheep? Did you remember the dog? How about the cat? The cat was a girl cat because it said she. Did you remember the horse? How about the chicken? Oh, the chicken looks scared. I wonder if the chicken's scared it's going to get run over. Did you remember the goat? Wasn't that funny? What did the goat want to do to the bike? That's right, it wanted to eat the bike. Did you remember the pigs? How about the little mouse? The little mouse really wanted to ride a bike. Let's see at the end. Wow. All of the animals, even the horse got to ride a bike. And can you find the mouse? That's right. The mouse is with the duck on a bike. And thank you for reading with us. There's a fun math game that you can play to go along with the story.
Can I see that book?
Hi, boys and girls. We read the book Duck on a Bike today. And you know, when I think of animals like ducks and chicks, I think of eggs. And we have a fun math activity that you can do today using an egg carton. So the way you do this activity is you take the egg carton, and inside of it, you write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you go backwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can write them or even ask mom or dad to write the numbers because the next part is the important part that you're going to do. So the way we play this game is you take your egg carton that's all set and you take 2 pennies. And you put 2 pennies anywhere in the egg carton and you close the egg carton up and you give it a shake. Shake, shake, stop. And when you're done, you look and see, well, where did the pennies land? Oh, look, 1 penny landed on a 3. 1 penny landed on a 6. So you're going to take a piece of paper and a pencil, and I'm going to use a marker today, boys and girls, because you'll be able to see better what I'm doing. So what you're going to do is you're going to write down those 2 numbers, and you're going to make an adding sentence. 3 plus 6, because those are the 2 numbers that we landed on, equal, and you'll come up with your answer. Maybe you can do it on fingers. You go, oh, look, and I'm going to start with my big number. I have 6, and I got 3 more. 1, 2, 3. How many do I have now? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to put my answer down. Maybe you're getting fast at adding, and you go, oh, I can put 6 in my head and just count up 3 more. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you do it again. You close it up. And you go shake, shake, stop. And you open it up and you see where the pennies landed. Oh, look. 1 penny landed on 4 and the other penny's back on 6. So I'm going to write my adding sentence. 4 plus 6 equals, and I'm going to figure it out. I can do it lots of different ways. I always like to start with my big number so I can put up 6 fingers and then 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's easy. My answer is 10. Or I can put the big number in my head, 6, and hold up 4 more fingers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or maybe I can tell that if 3 plus 6 equals 9, 4 is just 1 more. So 4 plus 6 will equal 10. Have fun with it and see if you can get 10 adding problems. Have fun with math today. Bye.
So I got 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 equals 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 5. Ding, 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 ding. And that's how you do the lesson today.
All right.
Bye, guys.
We're going to listen to Grandma.